Guys, welcome back. Look, man, we've been doing a deep dive into some different things that have been happening in the world, have been happening on the internet, maybe that a lot of outlets haven't been talking about. So there's this one here that I didn't even really know about, okay? So I knew that Oprah had a girls' school in Africa, but I don't think I knew what was happening. So apparently Angelina Jolie is exposing that in this video.
In 2007, Oprah Winfrey opened up a boarding school in South Africa. The academy had salons and gyms in it. Allegations have surfaced that this school was a front for child trafficking. These girls would be allegedly groomed to be ready for sale. Oprah handpicked the young girls who attended her school based on physical appearance, but it wasn't long until word got out about what really the school.
For years, Angelina Jolie has been celebrated as a fearless voice in Hollywood, unafraid to challenge power and speak her truth. Yet one of her most intriguing revelations has largely gone unnoticed. In a series of cryptic yet pointed remarks, Jolie appeared to allude to the darker side of media mogul Oprah Winfrey, a figure widely admired for her influence and philanthropy. While Jolie never directly accused Oprah of any wrongdoing, her subtle warnings hinted at the potential for unchecked power and manipulation behind the scenes. Despite the weight of these implications, the public largely dismissed them, captivated by Oprah's larger-than-life persona. Could Jolie's veiled statements carry more significance than we've realized? Let's explore the whispers surrounding these two iconic women and what they might reveal.
Oprah Winfrey has been implicated in the Diddy case by federal authorities due to her alleged involvement in human trafficking. In a desperate attempt to evade justice, Oprah reportedly tried to OD. Gayle King, her close confidant, posted an update revealing that Oprah is currently in the hospital, suggesting she is trying to avoid facing the serious charges against her. Meanwhile, Oprah's public relations team is in overdrive, attributing her hospitalization to complications from the weight loss drug Ozempic. Additionally, reports have surfaced that Oprah was allegedly involved in harvesting children.
The Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls, located in Henley-on-Klip, South Africa, is a boarding school founded by Oprah Winfrey in 2007. Inspired by her own challenging childhood, Winfrey established the academy to provide educational and leadership opportunities for academically talented girls from underprivileged backgrounds. The school is dedicated to nurturing its students, helping them unlock their potential and grow into future leaders. With a comprehensive curriculum, state-of-the-art facilities, and a supportive environment, the Academy empowers its students to achieve excellence and make meaningful contributions to the world.
As I present to you the inaugural class of 2011 for the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls.
The Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls in South Africa has faced notable controversy over the years. The most serious allegations arose in 2007, when a dormitory matron was charged with multiple counts of misconduct, including indecent assault and criminal injury against students. The scandal not only brought intense scrutiny to the academy, but also highlighted deeper societal challenges in South Africa. Many observers argued that such incidents reflect broader systemic issues rather than being confined to a single institution.
Why have all of the girls went missing that was at that school graduating class and nobody is talking about it? I'll tell you why. Because you guys are protected and I don't appreciate it. I want you guys tap in, tune in, comment. If you guys know about it, talk about it, spread the word, share this. Those girls in Africa went missing. That was at Oprah's school, Oprah Winfrey. Where were these girls at? Has anybody found them? Why is there not enough coverage on this? But those 5 guys that went missing, RIP, definitely feel bad for them. That's a lot of coverage. Of course. Anyways, peace out.
Founded with the noble mission of educating and empowering underprivileged girls, the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls in South Africa has also faced its share of controversies. While the school initially earned widespread praise for its state-of-the-art facilities and transformative opportunities for its students, troubling allegations of misconduct have surfaced over the years. Reports of mismanagement and abuse within the institution have cast a shadow over its honorable purpose, sparking public outrage and raising serious questions about accountability and oversight.
Turns out at least 6 girls aged 13 to 15 were allegedly systematically and ritualistically targeted. Oprah went on record saying she was going to look at the situation, but after her investigation, the employee was cleared of any wrongdoing, and some allege Oprah had a hand in trying to cover it up. But these incidents continue to rock the school, including a newborn baby being found unalived at the school, which some say was for trafficking.
A resurfaced 2014 BBC interview with Angelina Jolie has sparked renewed attention and controversy, with some suggesting she subtly alluded to troubling allegations linked to Oprah Winfrey's Leadership Academy for Girls. In the clip, Jolie reportedly discusses systemic misconduct and exploitation within institutions designed to protect children. This has led to speculation that her comments may have been referencing high-profile cases involving influential figures, including Oprah. The school claims have gained traction online, reigniting interest in past controversies surrounding Oprah's school, which faced allegations of misconduct in its early years. While Jolie never explicitly mentioned Oprah or the Academy in the interview, the timing and tone of her remarks have prompted many to draw connections, fueling debates about accountability among the elite and the ethics of their philanthropic endeavors.
Angelina Jolie. Now, it said that Angelina Jolie exposes Oprah's creepy girls' school in Africa. Now, I think in my previous video, I heard something sort of that they were saying about like the school that she had in Africa and stuff like that.
The relationship between Oprah Winfrey and Angelina Jolie has long been marked by subtle tension, stemming from both personal and professional differences. Oprah, seeking to collaborate with Jolie on her Leadership Academy for Girls in South Africa, hoped to leverage Jolie's extensive humanitarian work in Africa. However, Jolie reportedly declined the offer, citing Oprah's perceived support for Jennifer Aniston during the highly publicized love triangle involving Brad Pitt and Lindsey Graham have not been settled yet by the Oscars, with refusal is said to have created a rift between the two women, with Oprah opting not to pursue further collaborations with Jolie in the years that followed.
One of the things I was surprised by, I was bored. Oh, well. But I need a little...
Can you still smell things?
I'm like...
Can you smell me?
You're a little bit like...
Stop it. No.
Oprah Winfrey is reportedly in a state of panic after being unexpectedly implicated in Sean Diddy Combs' ongoing court case, with allegations hinting at her potential involvement in controversial activities alongside the music mogul. Sources close to Oprah have revealed that her team is in full damage control mode, working urgently to manage the fallout from the scandal. While the details remain unclear, the association with such serious accusations has sparked widespread controversy, placing Oprah's reputation under intense scrutiny and raising questions about the potential impact on her legacy.
Whether it's him going to jail, him not going, I just wonder what people are going to say. Because, you know, I know Oprah had so many people on her show dealing with, like, I gotta choose my words carefully, man. YouTube be, boy, they be. But when it's dealing with men and women, you know, y'all know what I'm trying to say. The DV, you'll figure it out. The domestic stuff.
Speculations of illicit dealings and ties to a high-stakes web of crime have left many in disbelief, questioning how the queen of daytime television could become entangled in such a scandal.
But you already know with Oprah, with the whole Maui situation going on, that she got a lot of backlash for that. And it's just, my whole thing is like, saying nothing is almost worse. Because, like, it's not like you got to say, oh, I need to wait to see. You don't need to wait. Everybody in the world done seen that video.
K. Williams has been vocal for years about his mission to uncover Oprah Winfrey's hidden secrets, and it appears he is now prepared to bring them to light. Known for his unapologetic demeanor and fearless approach, Williams has consistently criticized the media mogul, alleging that her influence and power have deeper, concealed layers unknown to the public. Unlike many in the entertainment industry who hesitate to speak out against Oprah, Williams remains undeterred by potential repercussions, standing firm in his commitment to reveal what he claims others are too afraid to confront.
Oprah, she's a little bit older. She has to be in tune with the young ones out there, with the younger generation. They want to see happy. They want to see color. They want to see positivity. They want to see Black excellence. They want to see them achieving things. They don't want to see themselves repressed in that mommy hole. Not at all. And that is, I think, where the situation is. They consider her a handler for the higher elites. And Kat has been calling her out. Now I'm finding out for years.
Known for his fearless stance and outspoken nature, Cat Williams has repeatedly emphasized that he has nothing to lose in his pursuit of truth, especially when it comes to exposing the secrets of powerful figures like Oprah Winfrey. Unfazed by potential backlash from Hollywood elites, Williams boldly asserts that he remains undeterred by the industry's efforts to silence him.
The thing for me is that I don't think you can destroy somebody who's not afraid. Kat is not afraid. Kat does not rely on Hollywood for anything. He is self-funded. If he never works in Hollywood again, he doesn't care. I think this bomb was the perfect storm. I'm talking about Kat Williams, the Kat Williams interview. I think it was the perfect storm. And sometimes you don't see it coming for you. But it was already set in motion when you started with a film that basically the America didn't want. Black America did not want.
Diddy has long been a controversial figure in the music industry, with numerous allegations surrounding his treatment of artists throughout his career. Many former collaborators have come forward, accusing him of manipulative and exploitative behavior, citing issues such as unfair contracts and emotionally and financially draining relationships.
Diddy was being investigated for a while and has been paranoid ever since. In the video, Justin just looks so broken, like he's saying, I've been having a rough time since you violated me and passed me around the industry. I mean, poor Justin. But if you increase the audio and get rid of all the background noise, you can hear Diddy say something to Justin that really explains everything.
Insiders have long claimed that the music mogul has a concerning history of exploiting young talent, using his power and influence to manipulate aspiring stars for his own benefit.
Diddy was checking to see if Justin was wearing some sort of wire before he uttered this veiled warning. As I'm sure you're aware, Diddy is being investigated for human trafficking, and it's alleged in the Little Rod lawsuit he would take advantage of men and women under the age of 16. After Little Rod announced his lawsuit, Justin Bieber allegedly had a relapse and a mental breakdown. His alleged OD made wife's Hailey Bieber's dad ask people to pray.
Critics have made surprising comparisons between Oprah Winfrey and Diddy, suggesting that both are linked by their alleged involvement in larger conspiracies that have raised eyebrows throughout the entertainment world.
Attention and the seduction from the predator, who is probably going to be somebody you know.
Right.
In order for it to work, it has to be somebody you know, somebody you admire, somebody you respect, or maybe even love. And it feels good. I mean, if you're 7 years old and somebody, which I was trying to say this to my friends who had children, you're 7 years old and someone is stroking your penis, it feels good. Even though you don't have a name for what that is, it feels good.
Some believe they are part of a coordinated effort to push specific agendas, using their vast wealth and influence to sway public opinion and conceal the truth. With both individuals now facing serious allegations, conspiracy theorists are seizing the opportunity to argue that these legal troubles are not mere coincidences, but part of a more sinister scheme.
The reasons it's so confusing for children.
Yeah.
And when I first said this years ago, people were like, you're crazy, because everybody wants to believe it's like sexual assault and you're being thrown up against the wall and you're being raped. And I have said for years, if the abuser is any good, you won't even know it's happened. You will be in it and you won't even know it's happened. And if the abuser is any good, he or she is going to make you feel like you're a part of it. I mean, and nothing is more being a part of it than what we discussed earlier.
Both Oprah and Diddy are accused of engaging in unethical behavior behind the scenes, all while carefully crafting public images of success and philanthropy. Despite their charitable efforts and inspirational personas, rumors of questionable dealings and shady practices are starting to cast a shadow over their legacies.
They didn't use the word sexual abuse. They implied that something inappropriate was going on. Hearing that, John Samuel, immediately after hearing that allegation, removed the accused, Tiny Makopo, from the campus. I was, needless to say, devastated and really shaken to my core when I first heard this news. And immediately within the first hour of receiving this information, I contacted here in the United States Dr. Bruce Perry, who is founder of the Child Trauma Academy in Houston. It must be reported to the Child Protective Services. And so he said, if I were you, I would confirm if that is also the law in South Africa, which I did. And first thing Monday morning, I contacted Superintendent Needling and told him that I wasn't sure what had happened, but there was a suspicion on the part of the girls of some type of sexual abuse. I told Andre Needling that I wanted to conduct an independent investigation to determine what exactly had happened.
Numerous claims and rumors have circulated about Oprah Winfrey, particularly regarding her alleged associations with controversial figures. These connections have raised eyebrows and sparked debates among both fans and critics. Some argue that she has maintained ties with individuals whose actions and beliefs have sparked significant controversy, prompting many to question her judgment and motivations.
Let's talk about what's happening with Harvey Weinstein. I know you posted on Facebook already, but you haven't kind of spoken yet publicly about what's going on.
I think that this is, I'm always trying to look for the rainbow in the cloud, whatever is the silver lining. And this is what I do know for sure. When something this major happens, when you have the fallout, 50 women coming forward, that it's a watershed moment. And what I do believe is actually happening is that, first of all, it's triggering a lot of unreleased pain.
Oprah has publicly addressed the Harvey Weinstein scandal, which shook the entertainment industry, calling it a pivotal moment in the fight against harassment and misconduct. In her statements, Winfrey stressed the vital need to confront these issues openly and hold those responsible accountable.
Repressed anger, guilt, and suffering that a lot of women have had. I happened to be on set with several actresses the other day, and we were filming some things, and they hadn't slept over a period of 2 or 3 days, and I was like, what is that? I said, oh, you guys are suffering from PTSD.
And when you start talking about it out loud, too.
Everybody has a story. Everybody has a story. And so I think this is a watershed moment. And if we make this just about Harvey Weinstein, then we will have lost this moment.
Oprah, despite her reputation as a champion of empowerment and equality, has faced growing criticism over the treatment and compensation of Black artists involved in her various projects. Critics and former collaborators have raised concerns about the gap between her public advocacy for equity and the actual practices within her media empire. Some allege that Black talent, particularly in her television and film projects, has not always been fairly compensated or treated with the same level of respect as their white counterparts.
I heard I was trending yesterday because people are saying that I was not supporting Taraji. Taraji will tell you herself that I've been the greatest champion of this film, championing not only the behind the scenes production, but also everything that everybody needed. So whenever I heard that there was something that people needed, I'm not in charge of the budget because that's Warner Brothers. You know, that's the way the studio system works. And we as producers, everybody gets their salary. That's negotiated by your team. And so whenever I heard there was an issue or there was a problem with the cars or there was a problem with the food, I would step in and do whatever I could to make it right.
Jaguar Wright's outspoken nature and first-hand experiences have garnered significant attention as she exposes what she describes as a toxic culture within the entertainment industry, one that has long protected and enabled abusive behavior. Her accusations, which target figures like Diddy, have placed him in a vulnerable position, but also cast a wider shadow over the entire industry. Wright suggests that many other high-profile individuals may be complicit in perpetuating such troubling practices, raising serious questions about the extent of corruption at the highest levels of power in Hollywood.
She's protected and guarded because she is one of the pillars in this country that is fighting against inhumane activities. She's fighting very hard, not just from the celebrity side, but just in general. So I definitely want to send out a prayer. But because of that, yes, she is. I mean, shit, if Epstein was being charged with all kind of stuff.
Diddy is currently facing serious charges, and it's understandable that Oprah Winfrey would be concerned after being linked to such troubling allegations. They don't like us because they're not like us. They wish they were. When you keep undermining the greatness of a people, all you end up with is the shadow of what it was meant to be. What are your thoughts on these shocking allegations and the growing revelations in the industry? Drop your comments below.